Alright, hello everybody. I have double zeros. One, no, still double zeros. Two, three, there we go, jumped. Oh, it actually loaded in 3 seconds. I'm running a little bit of a test here in that I brought my other monitor, I brought my account up, and I want to see how soon it takes this to pop up over here. I'll just refresh it and see. And there it is. That's pretty quick, actually. So I'm going to bring that up over here so I don't have to pop chat out. And I'm going to mute the volume because I don't need to hear myself over here. So I'm going to wait till I get a viewer or two in here tonight to show you what's on the horizon, so to speak, for tonight, or on the discussion front, or whatever you want to call it. What I'm going to ramble on about. I should really make a video and get the permission from Led Zeppelin to use copyrighted music and have Ramble On playing on a loop time after time after time on a track. That'd be pretty cool. At least in my mind, that'd be pretty cool. So while I'm waiting to see if anyone shows up in chat, I forgot to see if maybe Kerry himself was still alive. Hi, Tony. Thanks for joining me. You are usually about the first one here every night, and I appreciate that. It looked like Uncle Kerry went live earlier today. I think YouTube said it was 4 hours ago or something. It looked like it was over. That's the only reason I went live. Blackwatch emailed me and did ask me if I was going to go live, so hopefully he does join us. I was kind of waiting on him to show up, but I'll go ahead and I may repeat this later. Got email today and it says YouTube now live on my channel. Good. USPS stores confirmation. Well, when you hover over this, the email is just kabena@gmail.com. So I'll open it, and that's about as far as I'm going to go. It's in the Dutch language. That's the first thing that popped out. Second thing that popped out was this just a bin a, and then go to here, and this came from mailed by sunburns.artquiver.net, and the security did not encrypt it. So I know it's clickbait. I'm going to hover over that, and down at the bottom it's got a website, and I can't read it. 185, 228, 235.5, and then a bunch of jibber jabberish. So I kind of wanted to keep this around for a minute. I want to discuss this for a second. So I'm going to mark it as new. Doug liked my comment, and I know that I'm live, so I don't need those. And then all my bills that I need to pay. So I sent that picture out to the mother, the father, the grandmother, sister-in-law, sister. I sent it out to quite a few people, and they were all like, oh wow, that's pretty cool. So I've got some things in mind that I want to try. I don't know if I'll do it tonight or not. I see 3 people are in the chat room. I thank you for joining us. So I want to come in here, and that's where I took a picture of it. We had a copper infused pan, one of those that don't stick type things, given to us. I was testing it out. It made me a better with cheddar grilled cheese sandwich, and I intentionally put cheese on the bottom, and it worked just fine. I took a paper towel and wiped it off. But what I wanted to find was, can I open it? Yeah, I can. So I'm going to do that, and then I want to do this. So this is my granddaughter. She was born in January of this year. Somehow her birth date reads forwards and backwards the same, so I guess it'd have to be 121, 20, 21. I've written it down and figured it out. But anyway, that's my granddaughter. That's my son of the same age, about the same age. And if they are not spitting images of one another, so what I'm going to do, I think tonight, is I'm going to try to bring these two pictures into Davinci Resolve and see if I can't do some kind of a side by side like I did earlier. And what I mean by that is I posted this earlier. This is our house in 2015 from Google. The neighbor had a greenhouse, which was great. We weren't here then, we were still in California, but they had these bushes that looked like they went at least across the front, maybe one or two deep on each side. And I kind of like the bushes, actually. Well, and then this is what I've done. I got all of the neighbor's bricks, as I have showed earlier. I have 4 people watching now. Thank you for joining us. And I did from this corner of the house out across the front, because I absolutely can't stand the rocks, across the front and then down the driveway. And then we've got mums in there right now. I actually took this picture this afternoon before we went running around. If you pay attention right here, that sunflower is about 12 feet tall now, still no bloom. And marigolds, gladioles, petunias, mums, all these mums. And what she was pointing out to me is there are blooms on the marigolds already, and that is right there. So I did a real quick live video and pointed them out that we had some blooms, and then I took that one, and then we're back to that one. But I want to do the same thing. Hey, I gave you a 3-minute warning. How much more time do you need? And by the way, you didn't answer me. Oh, argument in chat. Here we go. No, we're good. It's good. Is your notifications not working? Seriously. I mean, do I need to find someone that I can get that I'm subscribed to, or subscribe to someone, set the notifications, and see, turn the volume up. The silos are not open. I feel like Murray. Hold on. The results are in. The silos are not open. I cracked myself up. When I finally do leave this earth, I want him to crack open my head, and I want him to see just how big that peanut up there is and what kind of problems it's got. So what I've done so far, Blackwatch, is I got this email. It says United States Post Office Stores, and then when you look at the email, it says justabena@gmail.com, and when you click on it, there's nothing here, because the United States is not going to send out anything like this, and they're sure not giving away $90. So when I click on the link, it says it goes to, I don't know. And then down here I just noticed that financial production East 8257 Wisconsin, maybe, or WI, I don't know, 54 New London, Wisconsin. Yeah, so it's out of Wisconsin, I'm guessing, and I don't think up here it gives me any indication of where it's from, other than it says sunburns.artyquiver.net. And here's an interesting thing. I have never had a KOL or a KOL. I've never had an AOL account ever. I do have, that is my legitimate Gmail account. So it's weird. So I always kind of look at these a little bit. It's in the Dutch language and it's translated to English. And it obviously, Dutch and English must be pretty doggone close. So I'm going to delete it. That's what I always do. And then we're going to continue to march. So I don't need my mail open. I did read Blackwatch's comment that he replied to Doug Betts, livewindowstraining.com or whatever it is, and we have a lot of thinking in common. I'm just going to touch on it real briefly. I kind of thought the same thing. I kind of thought maybe his numbers are down, so maybe let's stir up some action a little bit and let me temporarily suspend or temporarily delete or do something just to get the sympathy of the people, and then, you know, gain more subscribers, which is going to translate into more money. I honestly don't know how much money is made or not made off YouTube. I can only go off what I've been told. I was told years ago it was really good. I've been told lately it's not. I mean, Kerry's all the time talking about, what's he say, they take 55 cents right off the top. So, I don't know. Really? Yeah, well, I've already deleted it. YouTube Support Center, huh? That's good to know. Maybe I need to keep a hold of all these emails and get with you on a team viewer or a LogMeIn123 or something, and we'll figure out what's going on. So anyway, the other thing I was going to kind of accomplish tonight is we did this last night. You missed this. In case you missed it, there is a whole hour and 15 minutes, I think, maybe longer, hour and 45. I don't know. Long time. I know that. I was really. Let's see here. Last night was an hour and 55 minutes and 51 seconds long. Wow, that's amazing. Pump up the jams. Remember that? Anyway, this is my granddaughter. She was born January of this year. And this little guy right here, it's my son Jeremiah, my oldest, and my son Joshua, my youngest. And if you can't tell me that that's not a little Joshua right there, or that's not a little Ara right there, I don't know what is. So what I kind of wanted to do tonight is over here in, I'll have to come back to that, over here in Resolve, I still have this one open. Everybody, wagging my fingers at me, are you doing this number? Are you doing this number? Or what do you mean? I do like how I've got this set up now. I don't have to pop chat out. The next thing I have to work on is getting my camera and me positioned so that it looks somewhat natural. Hey Tony, what was that guy's name last night from Ireland? Do you remember? I could go look it up in chat, but I don't want to. You're going to give me the old Bruce Lee, put the arm out like this and go. I wonder if most people have the same mental issues that I do. So I sent this to quite a few people, and they all liked it. I've got some ideas of what I want to do now here. I just don't know if I want to do it live and unscripted or whatever. I don't know that unscripted is not necessarily right. I actually do give some thought as to what I'm going to do. So let's see if we can do that with the one. Yeah, what was his YouTube name though? Man, I'm going to have to go look that up. It's going to bug me now. Yeah, Jeremiah was a bullfrog. That is true. And he was a good friend of mine. 3 Dog Night. Actually, you give some thought. Minimize that. So, well, that's tonight. Oh my goodness! Somebody slapped me silly. I wanted this one. I want to watch that one. So I had about right here maybe. Nope. 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 There we go. Irish Phantom, Riley Murphy. We had a newcomer. Still have 4 people watching. That's pretty cool. So I will put this back to where it was at the home, and go back to what I was doing. So I've got some ideas on this. I think it would be cool if I could rotate the letters, or maybe jumble them around and put them back or something. I don't know. Eventually, I'm going to have all 3 grandchildren and identify them with their names. But let's move on. So we're going to go over here. We're going to go new project. I haven't made any changes. We're going to call this one Ara and Josh. Spelled correctly, of course. Can I space in this? Oh man, I can't type tonight. Josh. We're going to create it. Well, I didn't get a error message. So, yeah, one of my tabs I had open, I wanted to find your comment you were telling me about on, what's his name that got Jim Browning. I wanted to find the comment. My hair is just bugging me, guys. I got to fix it real quick. Try to anyway. Uh-oh, we lost one. Tony, come back! Be like the little Geico lizard. I've got a flat tire! Okay, so let us see if we can figure this out. I need to get rid of the effects library. Ooh, maybe not. Go to the media pool. Right click. Oh, you know what I got to do first and foremost is I have to see. I seriously, I'm going to get ramble on and play it in the background. That would be so cool. I'll get permission. So I want this picture, and I want this picture, and I want to download them. Oh, you know what? I don't want to. I know, Tony, I was just kidding. I don't want to download them because if I go to my downloads now, I've got a sneaky suspicion. Yeah, it puts them in this stupid zip file. I'm going to do this the long way. Now I'm going to paste it in here. I'm going to go ahead and unzip it in here. And yeah, that's fine. So one did not open. That's weird. Earlier today I couldn't get anything to open at all. So is this viewable? It is not. Alright, chat. What do you think we got to do to get that? Oh, I know how to do it. Yeah, I know exactly how to do this. So I'm going to delete this. I don't need that. That's fine. I'm going to close that. What I'm going to do is come over here. And the one that didn't open was the one right here. So I'm going to... Oh, wow. I don't have that option now. Earlier today... Oh, maybe I got to open it. Yeah, my brain sometimes don't work, so I open it. Yeah, now I can save the image as, and this is Jeremiah and Joshua. Minimize that. Go back to my downloads and bring this over. I don't want it in there. I want it throw it in there. I want to throw it in there. Close that. Okay. I don't ever check anything. I play it. The thumbnail pops up. You have not sent me anything yet, so we're good. So now I want to verify it's in there, and they're there. Okay, good. Good deal. So that's cool. So now I want to come back here to Davinci Resolve. I want to go over here to the media. I want to import, and I want to go to L Desktop, and I want to go to Amazon Photos. I'm going to open it, and there they are. I should be able to right click on both, open, and there they are. Good. So I'm going to bring this down here, and I'm going to bring this one down here as well. Oops, well, wait a minute. A while ago that didn't show up. Now it's, oh no, this is the timeline. That's right. So, I'm going to check something. I've seen a thing that says if I hit delete, both of these go away. Nope, I hit delete only one of them. So now I want to bring R down here, put her over there. That's clearly Aura. Why am I that bad tonight? Seriously? So I'm going to bring this one down here, and I'm going to put it right there. Oh. Oh, here we go. Yeah, come on, people, say something. We're back to 4. Tony, a man of few words, will say hi every now and then. And Blackwatch will keep the chat going. I'll keep the chat going via actual chat, live, verbal, verbiage, I don't know, talking. I tell you what, I know this sounds silly, but I was really happy that the guy last night, Irish Phantom, spoke up in chat. I really was. That was so cool. And, you know, hate to say it, but one of these days I'm going to have a moderator, because law of averages, somebody will up and say something that's not really good. Okay, so now I go in here. Supposedly somewhere on here, okay, they're both here. Supposedly somewhere on here, there is the means to expand and shrink the timeline. I do not see it. I have looked on here, I've looked up here, but and you can, I don't know what full screen is. Oh, that's what full screen is. Okay. I don't know what this one is. What I want to do now, I probably can't do this because where am I at down here? This is edit. This is cut. That's edit. I want cut, so I should be able to hit B. I don't see the cut thing up here. That was dumb. So I'm going to go back to here. Now I have, yeah, motor mouth. Well, would you rather I talk, or would you rather sit here in silence? I mean, I have watched some videos where they're in another language, so I mute them and I pay attention, or try to pay attention to what they're doing as they do it. And then I've watched some videos where they're in English and the guy goes, "Hello, my name is Bill Smith, let me show you how to," and he never says another word. And at the end of the video goes, "Thank you for watching, I hope you learned something." It's not my nature. So I am over here now. I want to, and I found what I was looking for. You can have single monitor, you can have dual monitor, and if you bring this over here, then it puts that over there. Although why it's only doing that, I don't know. It's supposed to bring it to here, but no worries. I want to go back to single, and I want to, I had it a while ago, I shouldn't have messed this up. Just the beginning. You know what, I'll just try it this way. I'm going to take my razor blade and I'm going to cut right here. I'm going to cut right here. I'm going to hit A. I'm going to move that out of the way. I'm going to move that out of the way. I'm going to go back to the beginning. I'm going to come over here. I can roll the wheel. Take a vote on what? Yeah, by all means, let's take a vote. What do we want Ken to try to figure out tonight, or what would we like Ken to talk about tonight, or what we're back to 3. What would, sure, I would dearly, yeah, Meatloaf, that's a good, Bat Out of Hell, that's a good album. I would dearly like that. So if I go back to here, yeah, see how that's got that marked right there just before 1 or 2 seconds? And there's supposedly a way in here you can actually, because I've got it marked at the bottom, if you'll notice down here, this is about right there at that thin line between the kids, but I don't see it. If I hit B, nothing happens. I don't know if I got to be down here or not. No. So I was trying, okay, so 1.2 seconds in. So if I go back to the editor and I go 2 seconds in, turn on the razor blade, put it right on the line, put it right on the line, hit A, move them out of the way. Oh, it didn't, wow. Okay, that's cool. Not really. So is this, where are we at here? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Oh, you know what? Can I not do that? Am I going to have to get like a Photoshop program or something along those natures? That nature? Those natures. Man, I cracked myself up. That's funny. Alright. Now we're going to try to probably do something I don't know that I can do. Can I take this? Nope, that didn't work. Why didn't that work? Back to 3. So what do I need to do here? I want to wasn't supposed to do that, but I'll take it. I can still see the overlap. Yeah, I sort of kind of got it somewhat broken, yeah, a little bit. Not 100%, but a little bit. So this idea is a flop. I wanted to get rid of all this stuff here and just have his picture, but I'm a little off on that. So can I not do just like a straight line? Can I not go from like right here? Oh yeah, I guess I can. I thought you talked me out of Photoshop. I thought you said it was heavy, takes a lot of room, and it's really quite hard to learn. I mean, I've got Vegas Pro learning, Davinci Resolve learning. I had Shotcut learning, threw it away. So I don't know. I mean, what's one more program to learn actually? So can I not put a dot over here, connect these to over there, and then do the same thing over here? Connect it right there, and then do the same thing right here. Oop. Oop. It's not going the way that it should go. I wonder how you get fill. How do I turn on fill? Select the medium for the shapes. I don't care about the shapes. I want it to fill in my doggone thing. So go here, go fill, solid color, color 1. I want to be that. I don't care about color 2. So now if I grab, where's the L paintbrush? That didn't work. That didn't work at all. Man, I've actually done stuff in paint before. Ah, okay, let's see what it is. So if I undo that, so if I go right here, come over to my line, come down my line, come over to the line, I just need a pointer. Okay, so that's kind of going to be alright, I guess. I don't know. I should be able to take my other son out of this picture and then somehow incorporate it into what I want to do. And I can already tell you I'm not going to like how this is going to churn out. I'm going to save this as a JPEG. I'm going to call this Jeremiah and Joshua 01. Technically it's 02. Oh shoot, where did that go? Oops. File, save. File, save as. This is going to pictures. Don't want it in pictures. So I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to go over here. We're going to open up that. We're going to go to pictures. And then we're going to take this and put it in there. Man, I'm just off tonight. Okay, that's cool. So, next, I'm going to come up here, I'm going to go new, I'm going to minimize this here, we're going to open up this one, we're going to bring this one over here, we're going to minimize that. Whoa, this one's going to take some big time doing. Big time. I need that to be shrunk down quite a bit. Well, yeah, again. I want to get the two side by side. I mean, I don't know any other way to do it yet. But this one should go relatively smoother because I think I just want to go with select a part of the picture. So I don't necessarily need the foot and the hand and all that. I just need from about right here to about right there. Now what do we do? Can I move that? Is that movable? Oh yeah, it is movable. So I can put it over there. Or I can put it over there. Or I can figure out how to size it and just do that. going to go to this one, and we're going to go right here. We're going to go fill, although I like it's already white, so we're good to go. Now we're going to go save as, and we're going to save this as ARA01. .jpg, I think that's what it is. Save, minimize, open, pictures. Oh, that's horrible. Not what I want. Not what I want. I want that. I don't want that. That's horrible. So we're going to delete that. That's why I didn't turn paint off. I got a couple different places. Primarily, I save it over here in this D drive. It's a 3 terabyte drive, and it's got 2.5 terabytes of availability. These are all shortcuts that are actually inactive because I haven't taken the time to go in and make them reactive, which is real simple, but it's all over here. Right there, 171 different folders, various things, movies, pictures. Yep, and I know I've showed you guys the one video I did with the grandchildren before. So this is Vegas Pro. I did a second one on babies. I don't even remember how it turned out. 2 minutes long, and then that's just my Hollow Earth thing that I use. So I really need to go in there. I think this is dead. Oh, I did. Maybe I did. You know what? Maybe I actually did fix some of these. I don't know, because it's an easy fix. Looks like I fixed them already. Wow, starting to do things. Well, I've got a 8 terabyte hard drive, and I got a 6 terabyte hard drive that I use externally. I don't need any more storage space at all. Actually, I do. I probably need to I need to probably save my pennies and get a solid state, pretty decent sized drive. Yeah, kind of, sort of. Well, I did. Okay, even though that's not correct. Apparently I changed these already. I must have done that one day when I can't remember. Okay, so back to this. That didn't turn out the way I want it to. I want to have this image right here. So maybe I should start over. Yeah, let's start over. That'd be a good thing to do. Go new. Go into here. Minimize that. Bring that over there. Close that. Okay. Yeah, the 6 terabyte I believe is on its way out. I believe. As a matter of fact, let me see. Oh yeah, I got it. I can't even touch it. It's so hot, and it's not showing up right there. So it's done. I think maybe it might have been the 8 terabyte that's failing. I don't remember. One of them is failing because I took everything off of it. Boom. Baby is hot. Yeah, the 8 terabyte's failing. So put it down there and let it cool off a little bit. Back to paint. Okay. In the chat room, is there a way to resize this photo without using a cropping tool like that? Is there a view? Ha! Now, does it save it like that? I tried to do that and it didn't help. I actually reformatted it, and that didn't help. Um, the reason I know it's going bad is I will show you. Every time I plug a flash drive in, this thing comes up. So I really probably ought to go into Amazon Photos and figure out why it does that. It's just such a pain. So this is how I know it was going bad. So this is the brand new Sabrent M.2 NVMe drive. It's good. Got a good temperature. It's been powered on 35 times already in less than a month, and it's been on for 533 hours. So I don't know when or why I even did this, but years ago I decided I'm just going to let my computer run 24 hours a day. And then I seen Carrie say, it's when they start up is when the biggest availability or biggest chances of them doing something wrong are. And this is my storage drive. Good. 23,680 hours it's been on, and it's started up, powered on 1,400 times, almost 1,500 times. So if I were to plug that drive back in, I don't think it would recognize it right now. I think you have to restart it. But anyway, when I ran this on there, it showed red and said bad. So I've transferred all the data off of it, or at least I think I did. Might not have, I don't know. It was just pictures. That's all it was. So I'm guessing you don't like Crystal Dismark. Is there something that would tell me this either a little bit more in depth or a little bit easier, or something like that? Back to the project at hand. That's the size that I want. So if I save this, I'm just going to save as yeah, and I have been doing restarts a little bit, but not shutdowns. This is going to be aura02.jpg. Yes, I know I can go up here and change the location, but I'm just going to change it here, keep it open. I'm going to go into here, go to pictures, and then I'm going to grab it and put it in Amazon. Close it. We're going to open Amazon. Still looks to be pretty doggone big to me. Let's so this one, that's correct. I'm good with that. Although I have to take the title out, and in this one, still in the daggone center. Oh, this is going to be a pain, guys. Just going to be a pain. So you know what? Oh, I love the challenge though. So in here I have the same exact capability, I am quite sure. Especially in here. I know I can, well, do I know that? Do I actually know that? Oh man. Blackwatch, what do you suggest? What do you suggest? I want to split this picture. Paint's the only program that I have on the computer right now, and I don't think I'm going to accomplish it in that. I would imagine I can do this in here. What is this? Smooth cut, dissolve, cut. Oh, there it is. That's the cut. So if I hit cut, Wish I could find that doggone way of making that bigger. I'm stuck. I want to figure out, okay, because in paint, I can reduce this, but I need to reduce it even more, and then when I bring the picture up, it's full size and not what I want. I want to take my oldest son picture out, and then I want to, actually, let's do this. Delete, 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 crap that. There we go. So what I want to do is I want to put side by side the two. I just want the two babies' pictures side by side, and that one's okay, but that's got my other son in it. I was just wanting to show the resemblance between that child and that child. They were, I mean, my youngest son was a fat little kid. Look at his fat little legs. And then she's a fat little kid. Look at that fat little leg. To be only 8 months old, or 7 months old. Tony comes in with humor. Yes, score one for Tony. Again, I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. Can I do that in... Can I do that in... Move the fan. Instead of worrying about my hair, let me just move the doggone fan. I mean, yeah, I'll take it. I can always throw it on a drive somewhere and then use it when I need it. I don't want to get overran with a bunch of stuff. And then I'll have to scratch my head and try to remember, oh, why did I get that for? And I'm like, you know, I don't know. So why is that not doing what it's supposed to? There we go. So if I bring this down here and I bring that down there, get that out of the way, and then make this so blind people can see it, and then open up the editor. This moves the whole picture, or no, it doesn't. Okay, so let's move the picture. I don't know if that sets it or not. It does not. Okay, so I screwed up in that. I think if you play this from the beginning, maybe it did work. Okay, so now let's take that down to there, bring this back to there, do the same thing with this one. Now, whether you guys caught what I just did or not, I went over to Vegas Pro, and I am much more... yeah, I mean... that'd be good, honestly, to have a couple females in the room. That would be good. One of these days, I'm going to glance over there, I'm going to see someone I know and someone I'm subscribed to, and it'll really be humbling and a real honor. So what I've done is I just figured out kind of in my head that's exactly what I want to do, but now I need to make some changes on it because I just don't understand why I can scroll that and make that bigger, but it doesn't change it here. I'm thinking it should, but it doesn't. But I figured out how to get rid of my, other than that little shadow right there, and I'm pretty sure I can actually get rid of that. In fact, I know I can. I can actually do this, I think. Okay, so we're going to undo, 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 undo. I think that's original right there. Yeah, that's close enough to original. I got an idea. I think Blackwatch might be onto something. I take something that works perfectly well and see how well I can screw it up. Okay, so how do I, or can I, if that makes it smaller and that makes it larger, I actually want to bring that to about right there, and then I want to bring that about right there, and I want to click mask. I want to get a masking pointer, and this will be not the damn hand, I want the pointer. Oh, pardon language. Keep reminding myself I gotta really watch that. So now I want mask, and I want anchored creation tool. Okay, so if I put a point there, and 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 then put a point there, and there, and there, and there, 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 there. I'm gonna be real upset if this doesn't work. Oh, can I? Probably not. Okay, so do I want to? Yeah, I guess I do. Okay, I was afraid that was what that was exactly going to do. I was thinking I'm doing it backwards. But let's mess with that for just a minute. So if we take the masking off, we go back to position. Uh-oh. Put the mask. I thought I took masking off. Masking off. I gotta undo one. There, I took that one off. Okay, so now, doggone it. before I go any further, I want to see if I can. So if I put mask on, then I get that, and then it's not the world's best masking in the world, especially the part right here is not half bad, and right here is not half bad, and right here is not half bad, but this part of his knee and then straight up to his arm is terrible. But I want to see I don't think that got any bigger, do you? I can move it around. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. If you ever do stand-up comedian, Black Watch, let me know. I will I will be there and I will heckle you. Probably get me thrown out. And then you can return the favor. I'll go up on stage and you can heckle me. I think I can do what I want to do now. I think I can do this. So I want to actually close that. That's fine. Is this going to be that way the entire video clip? It is, right? Right. It makes sense because that's how that is. Okay, so Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Okay, that should take us back to the beginning. I think, even though I see a massive amount of lines here. That looks like it's normal. That was good. You remember when that came out in 19 what? I took my little sister to see it on her 16th birthday. So it was 1976 when I took her to see that. I think it came out in 75 though. I think. $1975. That's what I thought, because I took her to see it in '76 for her 16th birthday. But that might not be the movie. That might be the rock opera, not the movie. That did come out in '75. Okay, that had a lot of stars in it. Man, brings back some memories. All right, so back to the task at hand. I'm going to be real mad if I can't do this. So now no, I didn't do it. So let's go back, control, 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 control. Alright, so we want son number 2. We want fat little leg son number 2. So we're going to start masking this about right here. And then we're going to go there, and then there, and then there, and then there, and then there, and there. Oh, that one's off. So take that one back. Take that one back. Take that one back. Here, 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 here. I watched a guy was doing some masking, and I am not kidding you. He literally was moving it almost like I am right there, with one box at a time. It was painful. Hell of a masking job. I wish I could find that video. He took a picture. Okay, he took a picture right here, and there's a girl, and she extends her hand out like this, okay, and it actually looks like it's coming through the screen, and then You see another hand coming in like this, and they grab hands, and she pulls that hand, and the guy joined her in the video. It was so cool. It really was so cool. But this guy was just literally, oh, you know what? That ain't gonna look right. If I take my son's hand out and come down here like I started to, that's not gonna look right. And then if I come down here, that's gonna look funny too. Wow, I'm at a dilemma here. I may have to do the old Doug thing and give... Well, Tony's got my number. If anything important is said, shoot me a text, Tony, would you please? It's kind of funny because Doug's ringer for that is the same ringer I use for my son who I'm cropping in right now. And there's a story behind that. Has nothing to do with Doug whatsoever. It's just ironic that he uses the same thing, same ringer that I use. I have ringers for everybody. Except Tony. Tony, you don't have a ringer yet. I don't want you to feel bad. You'll get a ringer one of these days. Probably makes you feel good, don't it? You know what comes to my mind right now? An old Saturday Night Live skit where yeah, the old Saturday Night Live skit where Dana Garvey was playing some woman. I don't think it was the church lady, but he was playing someone, and it was always three women. She was like, chat amongst yourselves, and she would go off and do something. So... How many we got in chat, by the way? I forgot to look at that when I was just there. Kind of want to get at least this much done. Uh-oh. Well, what did I did? I mean, that's fine. I can live with that, I guess. 3 people. Okay, now I need to... I don't want to do just a half-assed job right here. Just, I mean, that would work, but that's not what I want to do. You know, some people that knew me, seen me doing this, they would like, oh my gosh, who is this and where did Ken go? Because he doesn't have the patience to do this. And to quote some of the airplane lines, I don't really have the patience to do this. Okay, so that's masked. So now if we click on position, that's good. I don't want that. I want it masked. And why did that not mask that out like it's supposed to? Mask. Oh, I know why. Because I need to take and put my marker. I'll put it right there. Now, if I think this is what I gotta do. Minimize that. Nope, it's did. What did I do wrong? I just did it with Jeremiah. Now I can't. Daggone it. FX. It's all masked. Maybe mask. Mask, mask. Okay. It worked over there. Did I get? Let me. I did something wrong. Not sure what I done wrong. I'm gonna just do a rude one for tonight, for right now, because I want to figure out what I did wrong. Okay, I know what I did wrong. So that'll work, actually, because now when I unmask it and I don't want it masked. Get rid of that. I don't want that. What I want to do is, I don't want that. Why is that coming back up here? I thought I unchecked that. You guys need to teach me how you do those icons. I can only do those on my phone, and even then I can't do them half the time. So if I mask that, that's fine. Daggone it. This is making me mad, doggone it. Oh, maybe I hit position. There we go. Okay, so even with the rudimentary, didn't take out, I mean, you can see right here, I need to, and I will do that, not like I'm doing right now, live and broadcasting. Speaking of which, did anybody see what time we started this? An hour and 9 minutes ago. Whoo! Man! So, back to here. So, I can do this, I think. Now the question is, can I take this down to like that? Put that over there, hit play, and good. Now let's do the same thing over here. Go to FX. I'm going to make her bigger. I'm not going to rotate her, although we can. We're going to okay, kind of what I want. It's kind of what I want. It really is. Oh gosh, no, this isn't enough. It's only 10 minutes after 10 Central Standard Time. I'll be up for another easily 4, if not 5 hours. Me and Carrie and I, proper English, non-proper English, we do have that in common. I get busy on this stuff. Man, I'll be working and working and working. Next thing you know, my train clock will go off, and I'll look up and it'll say 4 o'clock, and I'm like, oh my goodness. All right, now here we go. Now I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm going to go over here on this one. I'm going to right click. I want to copy it, and then I want to come down here and I want to insert a video track, and I want to put it right here. I want to hit paste right there. And then I want to right click copy, and right here I want to right click paste. Okay, so I know you're wondering what am I doing? I'm wondering the same thing actually. So I'm gonna come up here, and that's that one, and that should be Aura. That's cool. If I bring this over that, and I bring this one over to there, and then this one over to there, what's that going to do? I'm going to play it from the start. You guys are seeing this the same I am. I want to put them side by side. I want to put them so that you can see both pictures at the same time. Clearly that's not the way to do that. Your voices in the background. Got 4 people watching again. That's good. So I've done this before, and it took like forever to figure out how to do it, because I just had to literally overlap a little bit of the picture like that, and I could get both pictures at the same time. And obviously I'm not getting that. That's a clear, distinctive switch from there to there. The whole intent of this is I want both pictures showing at the same time on the screen. I'm going to have to research it. So I tried doing it in here. Can't figure out how to split them, so I jumped over to here, and I know how to split them now by masking. But now I want to be able to do both pictures at the same time. Okay, the fade works. That's cool. Okay, man. I know it can be done. I watch all kind of videos on YouTube where it shows dual pictures. I constantly see things where you got a picture and a picture, and it's 2 different pictures, and they're on the same screen. I mean, in theory, so when I played golf, so when I was doing my John Belushi imitation, I took this picture right here on the wall. That guy last night asked if I was a photographer. I'm not truly a photographer, by no means, but I do take a lot of pictures. So I know I can do this. Damn it. Why am I having such a hard time right now? Did my brain go to left field? Oh, there's the same. There we go. So, and I know with a little bit of adjustment, I can actually put the two kits side by side. Can you do that, Black Watch? Seriously, can you make yourself a moderator in here? Let's take a break from the action, boys and girls. Oh, we're down to 2. Uh-oh, who'd we lose? Who did we lose? So that's the effect I want. Why does it keep going back to... Oh, because that's on a slideshow. How did I slideshow that? I kind of like that, though. I kind of like that. That's just in... One's in photos and one's not. Oh, I know why. Anyway. So, Black Watch. Can you make yourself a moderator in here? So this is the goal. This is what I want to do. I want to be able to that's what I want. Right. I was thinking I have to be the one to make you a moderator. For example, and I really don't even remember if I remember how to do it, to be honest with you. We've had 4 people a couple different times now, and that's good. Why is chat not showing up here? I play your silly game. Why is it not showing up? Chat may not be visible. Why? There we go. I'm on it. That's slow. Just be on my new rig. Ah, you were saying that to be funny. So if I come over here and I add as a moderator, do you have to accept it? Okay, did I do that right? I thought moderators turn blue. It says, oh, okay, so do you have to, does it send an invitation to you to become a moderator? And if so, doesn't your name turn blue? I've got so much to learn. I'm going to be like the Alanis Morissette song. I'm going to get it all figured out. I'm going to win the lottery. I'm going to die the next day. Automatic, but he didn't turn blue. He's still in white. Does it take a refresh maybe? Uh-oh. Maybe I should not have refreshed this one. Oops. This could be bad. No. Oh, wait. You know what? No. That ain't right. Okay, I'm confused. I mean, that's nothing new for me. So hot. Nope. Oh, damn it. I didn't want to hide you. What did I do? Oops. You know, oops is never good in this business. Add moderator. It says these are all... Why did it delete all your messages over here but not over there? Oh, it did delete them over there. And I was unhidden. Oh, okay, you are blue now over there, but you're not blue over here. What the hell? Am I? No, you are blue now. Okay, I'm going to leave. Do you mind? Okay, so... I'm sorry that I unhidden you. I unhidden you. I mean, I'm sorry I hided you. But I thought I unhid you, but I guess it doesn't go back and undo everything that was done. So that's interesting. Okay, so now the $1 million question is, right. So I made you a moderator. It took it a minute to show up, and I undid you as a moderator. So I'm going to make you a moderator again. Blackwatch is now a moderator for my channel. Oh, wow. That almost... Well, is it that far behind? Because over here on the computer monitor, there. Now you're back to... Says no. Now you undid it. Shoot. No, you undid it, but you're back to blue. So that, okay, that's cool. So we have an honorary moderator, and he can probably have some fun now. Now what? Because I've never experimented with this, other than you can delete messages, I believe, and or hide messages, I believe, and time people out. Are there anything else? Is there anything else that goes along with being a moderator? Bueller. Oh man, it's funny you should say that because, oh, did I get rid of that? I probably did. Daggone it. Oh man. No, right here it is. This is a really interesting, this guy takes this painted picture right here, which is, wow. That painted picture right there, I downloaded it, did I not? I did. Hang on. Downloads. This guy took this picture right here, and he, in Davinci Resolve, made it dissolve away and then reappear at the end of the clip. It was so cool. I mean, it was really so cool. 10,000 bucks, please. Would you like that in Bitcoin? So here's how. I think that's a bit overkill myself. Just me. But Bitcoin. Both of my sons invest in Bitcoin. My brother invests in Bitcoin. Either I'm very naive or I'm very stupid, and the jury's out on the second one. I don't see how you can take something that's a virtual coin or a virtual monetary value, trade it back and forth amongst people, and make real physical, you can put your fingers on it, go spend it, money. I don't get that. And I've said for a while now, when someone can show me or teach me how to turn a virtual money into real money, I'm all over that. I really am. I think that would be neat. I've said for a while now that I actually think at some point in time, probably not in my lifetime, but I think at some point in time, currency as we know it probably will go to all some type of virtual, be it a card, like your debit card, your Visa cards and things of that nature, or something along those lines. I just don't, or you walk up to something and you go, oh, I need $10 of gas, and you go, zoop, and you'll swipe the phone. I create my own effects, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. I'll be here all night. So I don't know. I just don't know. It's interesting. I guess before Elon Musk went on Saturday Night Live, Bitcoin was doing quite well. And after he went on Saturday Night Live, it just pretty much tanked. It's called, I have not heard of PayPal Dude. I've heard of PayPal. I've used PayPal. So is that how it works? You trade it on PayPal, and then you send it from PayPal to your bank. Now we're an educational show. Should I go in and change it? Yeah, I've heard that, Tony. I've actually heard it. I still don't quite understand it because my brother said the same thing. He says he does it via PayPal, and I don't quite follow that. Oh, that's not what I thought it was. Okay, that's cool. No, that's not good. I love this golf course here, by the way. When I was a practicing nurse in California, I worked at a place for people that had acquired brain injuries, ABI, and we had one guy that part of his therapy was to go play golf. Well, nobody wanted to go because he could be a handful. I volunteered. I figured, what the heck, I got to go play golf. No, I know PayPal doesn't sell it. You see, that's where I kind of get confused is how it works with PayPal. Is I don't know. I do what? I'm not involved in it other than I research it every now and then, but it took away from my story. So this golf course right here is called Castle Creek in California, and I took one of our residents, part of his therapy was to play golf. Every Wednesday or every Tuesday he'd play golf, and nobody would take him because he was a handful. I actually enjoyed taking him, and day one he couldn't play 3 holes of golf. It just he was frustrated. He was tired. He was angry. Probably like most people would be, if at some point in your time you played golf and all of a sudden you can't, that's got to be frustrating. So, but we went and we went and we went. When I left the company, he was up to 9 holes per therapy session, and had actually gotten quite good at it. Now, somewhere in amongst my 9 million pictures that I have, I've got pictures of me and Kevin, the guy that I trained, and Lorna, because she used to ride along. The golf course was super nice. They gave him literally free golf, and I got half-price golf that day, and then the next day I got to play for free. And I set it up to where I take him, play the course, and I go back and play it the next day. I played several courses in that area. I've got 1 hole-in-one. Happened on a 114 yard. There's a plaque on the wall back there somewhere that said, oh no, where did I put that? You know what? I don't know where my hole-in-one plaque. Anyway, I got a plaque on the wall somewhere. I've got a video of it. It's kind of funny because we're walking from the 4th to the 5th hole. My wife says, I've just got a premonition that before the year is out, you're going to get a hole-in-one. This was in April. Play the 4th or the 5th hole, which I hated. We go to the 6th hole, and that day it was playing 114 yards, so I took a pitching wedge out. When I could actually hit a pitching wedge over 100 yards, I can't now. Smacked it, man, it looked so good. And I'm watching it, I'm like, oh, that's going to pretty much hit where I wanted it to. It hit, I mean, I couldn't have taken the ball down there and placed it any better. It hit, and it starts rolling, the spin starts rolling toward the cup. And I'm like, man. Well, the guy that was playing golf with us, he goes, I think you got a hole-in-one. I'm like, no. And about the time that daggone ball rolls into the cup. So she had a premonition in April that before the end of the year, 2 holes later, I smacked a hole-in-one. That was good. It only really screwed me up for 3 holes. The 7th, the 8th, and the 9th hole, my head was about this big, that I know what I'm doing, and it really screwed me up. The 10th, 11th, and 12th hole, I came back down to reality a little bit, and by the 13th hole, I was back to normal. One of my better days of playing golf, even with the little bit of screwing up there was. So, that's my golf story. The cool thing about this picture, let me see if I can show you or not. I don't know if this camera will pick it up, but I'm going to see if you can see. See that white dot right there in the middle of that? That's the golf ball. So Lorna, my wife, girlfriend at the time, took this picture and she caught the flight of the ball after I had hit it. Pretty cool. We have several pictures like this, actually. And then, mistake was made that she mentioned she wanted to learn how to play golf. Okay, so I tried. Well, I didn't try. I taught her how to play golf. And she only outplayed me once, and she kicked my butt that day. I couldn't do anything right, and she couldn't do nothing wrong. She actually hits the golf ball pretty good. In some cases, way better than I do. But she doesn't get much height on it. They're always usually straight, and they don't go very far. I was trying to learn how to shape the ball. I wished I'd have picked golf up in my late 30s, maybe early 40s. I think I could have made a decent living at it. Paint thinner. What are you painting? That's a little bit about me. That sunset, the picture up behind me, the sunset over here, that was in Chula Vista, California, down between San Diego and Tijuana, Mexico. And we used to go down there quite a bit. This picture over here, that was in Oceanside, California. The night before I came back to help my son out. We were having dinner. I can see the fish. I can actually see a fish over there in the fish tank, right? I'll get my big fat finger out of the way. Yep, he's over there in the corner. Cool. So, anyway, I am going to work on this. That's what I want to accomplish without the see all photos, add to, magnifying glass, hard, rotate, blah, 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 blah. Although I think maybe this one, nope, that's not what I thought it would do. Oh yeah, maybe it will do. I don't know. I will get it figured out, and then I want to put them side by side. So, is there not an undo on here? Wow, that's pretty crazy. Should have an undo button on there somewhere. Huh. Wonder how you get back out of that. Didn't he die, Richie Valens? Wasn't he killed in a plane crash? I know if I hit that, that picture's going to go away. But how do I get out of here? Oh, there we go. Nope, that's not it. Anyway. Tijuana High. Been there twice. The first day I went to work from Chicago, where the headquarters was at, we flew out to the shop I took over, and my boss was big on going to California, so we were there in the shop approximately 15 minutes, and then he was like, let's go to Tijuana. So went with him, and then my oldest son came out to live with me for a little bit, and he wanted to go to Tijuana, and we went down there, and that's the 2 times I've been. Never had any desire to go. Been to Germany, been to France, been to Korea, been to Tijuana, been to Canada. 1967 World's Fair, Montreal, Canada. It's pretty cool. So, well, we're back to 4 people. Anybody else say anything in the chat? Nope. It'd be kind of cool if that guy showed back up, a repeat customer, so to speak. I mean, that would be the ultimate goal. How long have we been yakking now? Hour and 36 minutes. Pretty good. So we're staying consistently, it looks like, on 3 people. I'm going to leave it right here a minute. I want to see if this page shows up over there on the feed or not. It should. I don't know why it wouldn't. Yep, nope, that's not it. Yep, there it is, the analytics. So, that was pretty cool. Pixels, the guy also recommended Pixels. I haven't quite figured it out yet. I've used Pixabay before, this one right here. And then when I first started doing OBS, there was a couple places I went to get some really cool effects that I swear I cannot find now. And I'm not sure. Locked it up. Wow. I wouldn't think that would be possible with this machine, but apparently it is. So somewhere in this 171, so like these, I can delete these. These were when we were in Minneapolis at the Mall of America, and just, you know, oh, that building looks cool, and you know how it goes. So OBS videos are right there. Those are all OBS videos I've done. And then I think in desktop data there is a, that's all music with the exception of one. Oh, I know what that is. I can't show that. It's Dave Matthews' song. I'll get a copyright violation. I was thinking, no, it's not unlimited, but I never get close to my, never get close to it. I see, I had a whole bunch of more effects in here than that. Now I can't find them, and I'm pretty upset about that, unless it's in here, and it's not. I love LastPass. I pay for 1,000 gigabyte, and I will never come close to using it. I mean, I haven't even looked at the history in a while. So 200 gig, I hit 220 gigabyte 1 month between May and June, which makes sense. I was probably doing a lot of broadcasting. I can see what I've downloaded, and I find that hard to believe. I can see what I've uploaded. I find that about right. I don't do a lot of uploading. I do a lot of live stuff. I really do enjoy it, believe it or not. We used to have their cable. This went back down. I got on. Yeah, see, they dropped $10, which is cool. We're not DSL. We're still cable. It's not bad service. It's not the world's greatest, but it's not bad. They keep arguing that they might be getting fiber optic one of these days. I did a video on the advantages of having a password manager. One of my classmates lost her password and couldn't do anything, so I connected with TeamViewer and helped her get it back, and then I did a video on this. I haven't been to Discogs in a long time, so why is that not coming up? Let's allow cookies. Interesting. Let's go see why Discogs didn't come up. Facebook? No, I don't think so. Let's try that. Save that. Go back to... Oh, why did it put it up there? Discogs. So I'm not real good on. Oh, there's my collection. So I've got 190 albums. I've built it back up to that. I don't know if this will put, no. Let's see if I can do this here. A to Z, newest editions, title. I wanted to see if I could format it, which I bet I can do it. Maybe in here, no, probably not. I wanted to see if there was a way to format it with, like there's a $10 album I have. Actually, it's a minimum, so it's minimum, medium, max. So Let It Be is 3, 10, and 20. I do have a George Carlin album. Black Watch, there you go. I've got a $40 album. I didn't know I even had that. I got another. Apparently, a lot of the Beatles stuff. I do have this. This is way more than $55 right now. I can almost tell you that. So Tom Petty, and let's see what comes up. Oh, it brings up that. That's not what I want. Tom Petty, Wallflowers. Surprised it didn't come up with Amazon and eBay and all that other good nonsense. Oh, here we go. So it's 41. Mine's, it shows the values at 55, but the thing is about that is it's only as good as whatever I can get out of it. It's not ever gonna. I got a lot of music. A lot of music. Still trying to add to it. A lot of music from my childhood, teenage years. When she works, I turn the stereo up. Can hear it. Oh, did you see where the guy from ZZ Top? Yeah, really. Was it Dusty Beard that passed away? The bassist. I think it was Dusty Beard, wasn't it? Dusty Hill passed away a couple days ago. Yeah, they put out some good music for a 3-person band. Them and Rush put out great music. So this has helped out. Whenever I get a new album, which is never new, but whenever I add an album, I just go in here and add it. It keeps track of it for me. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'm going to figure that out. I really am. So jump back over here. I've actually had a beard. This is about, what's this? End of July, so about 4 weeks I've not had a beard. I usually have big old white bushy beard. I'm just too lazy to shave, but there was things going on. I needed to be presentable, so to speak. So, Patreon, I've heard of it. I guess a lot of people are on it. A lot of people use it. Maybe that'll be my next platform. That's kind of funny. We were standing in Walmart today, and somehow the guy next to us made a comment, and we were talking about technology. I said, yeah, I'm on YouTube, and I'm on Facebook Live, but I don't get the Twitter, and I don't get Instagram and a couple of the other ones, but I forgot all about Patreon. So I'm pretty proud of that, actually. And as Tony pointing out, I've got some ideas what I want to do with this. I don't know if I probably showed you guys this before. I took this to show my mom. We actually have mum flowers now. I just mowed the grass, that's why it looks kind of okay. I hate these rocks. Cannot stand those rocks. Our watermelon that we picked, it looked ripe, it thumped right, it wasn't ripe. Still up to 4 people. There's the one laptop. Activation. Specs. And I tried out the copper-based, whatever that thing's called, skillet. My sunflower taken at night. Sunflower, another one, same one again. And we're back to there. That's not what I want to do. I want to come over to here. What have we hit? No, I got 13 minutes for 2 hours. Anybody got a subject matter they want to discuss? If my mom's watching, oh my goodness. That's we had 6 people at one time. Woo! Wow, that's cool. My mom is not on Facebook. She's not. She does still go to Yahoo every now and then, but I wanted her to be on Facebook so we could share pictures, and that's why I got the tablet, which is in the other room, so that she's got a big 14-inch screen. She can look at these pictures instead of trying to watch on the phone. And she's got an old flip phone. And she does not want a smartphone, and she's quite content with the flip phone. So it's pretty interesting. Blackwatch, Blackwatch, if you don't mind, I'm going to do my Don Knotts for you. Oh, bananity. If you don't mind, I want to leave you as a moderator. Hopefully we can get this thing to grow and get people in, and dare I say, have people say things that you need to take care of. Not that I do anything that's that important. I do get a lot of bad comments that nobody ever sees. You get this notification. Let me jump over to here. You get the notification bell right here, and it when you click on it, it'll say whatever. Like every now and then, it'll say. I always delete them. Yeah, I've deleted them all, but it'll say something like, we'll pick on Doug. It'll say Doug Betts, blah blah blah, and then down here it'll be a link, and you can tell by the link that it's not a good link. It's not a place you want to go to. So I just go in here and right click and delete them. Probably I may have missed one. I don't know. Yeah, maybe not. Yeah. Yeah, sound like Dustin Hoffman in Rain Man now. Yeah. Now we lost one, back down to 3. That's kind of interesting how the broadcast over there is more current than the broadcast right here. You got those words backwards, don't you? Don't you mean to put blue mood? Or you could be having to play on words to reference the rock group Moody Blues. So, on this computer I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 tabs open. On the other computer I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ironically enough, 9 tags. You lose your cord. Was that a Honda Accord? Thank you. I'll be here all night. Is my microphone picking up the Filipino TV from the other room? I'm just wondering. You know what I haven't checked yet? I usually check this earlier. Usually. Yeah. So that light's not giving me much light on this side of my face. Okay, cool. So Blackwatch asked earlier if we have this Davinci Resolve thing down. So one thing I do like about Davinci Resolve, you'll notice I just shut that down and it didn't pop up like this says, and do you want to save the changes to Untitled? No, I don't. There's nothing important in there. Whereas Davinci Resolve, I believe, is doing an automatic save to begin with. And they're all right here. So this, I was actually over on my other monitor. I'm actually following along with this guy, and I'm doing it literally step by step like he's doing it. And this is what I got. My picture doesn't start out not blurry. It starts out blurry, and then when I play it, it goes away too quick. Now the picture itself is supposed to look like that. My picture starts out looking like that. And I was really, do I have, oh man. So now Discogs is back down here where it's supposed to be. If it loads, that'll be a miracle. Okay, it loaded. That's a miracle. Can I search? Sure I can. One of the few things we can, actually. So it looks like I got at least one Moody Blues album. It's worth $15. Days of Futures Past. And I got another one called Octave. I didn't even know I had them, honestly. That's good to know. So what was I discussing? I think it was in here. So yeah, my picture is supposed to, I mean, his starts out like that. Now I don't know if I bring this over here and that back over there. Okay, that's going to supersede that, it looks like. Oh man, I like that. Woo! Oh, I could be onto something here. Sweet, but he did not put two pictures in there. He only put one picture. I like that. Tony, get your thoughts on this, please. A little slow, huh? Actually, it's a lot slow. I like that, though. I do like that. Isn't it funny how you can accidentally stumble across something and it work? Or do what you want it to do? That is so cool. Uh-oh. That ain't so cool. Oh, there we go. I actually do like that. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Like I said last night, and I've said this in the past, I have the utmost respect and a newfound respect for people that do video graphics and video editing and everything that's associated with that, because it's amazing. So that's way fast. So let's figure out, oh wow, that was cool. I like that. So go back to there, play it, stop it. Oh man. Pink Floyd The Wall. Oh, why didn't you ask me this when I had it open? I thought I had Pink Floyd. I do have the wall. Oh wow, it's worth $140 now. I won't sell. If I sell it, I'll sell it back to my brother. He deals with vinyl. Here's something that just mind boggles me. Okay, and I'm not patting myself on the back or bragging. If I sound like that, I want to apologize in advance. The minimum value of my collection is $737.30. The average value is $1,658.48, and the maximum value of some dumbass is going to give me is $5,141.99. That's just mind-boggling. It also makes me mad that I got rid of a lot of my stuff I had when I was 18, 19. Well, actually, when I went into the military at 24, I gave a bunch of stuff to my little brother. I said, hold on to these for me, and I wish not, because I had hundreds, I mean, several hundreds of albums. He's got several thousands right now. I wanted to show you guys. I got to stop and do some thinking here. Did I delete that? Oh, they want me to answer a question about the Sabre 1 terabyte rocket NVMe PCI. Let's see what they want to know. That looks suspicious. Amazon came by Mounces. I don't know. It may or may not be. I think it's in here. No, it's not. I'm on it. Oh, you know where it's at? I know where it's at. I know where it's at. Yeah, it's not in there. So this right here, Brit Floyd, the world's greatest Pink Floyd show. My brother, his wife, and his daughter, and her boyfriend are going to see this on Sunday night. It was originally scheduled for March 24th of 2020, then they moved it to August 22nd, 2020, and now it looks like they're finally going to actually have it on Sunday, this upcoming Sunday. I came so close to buying tickets. I'd love to go, but for whatever the reason, we decided we didn't want to do it, and the COVID-19 thing hit, and this, that, and the other. So I'm so glad we didn't. But my brother's going. He said he will broadcast live on Facebook, and that'll be cool. That will be so cool. I've seen 4 Beatle cover bands that pretend to be the Beatles. Did I say that right? I've seen 4 bands that play nothing but Beatles songs, and they impersonate the Beatles as they're doing them. I guess that's a better way of putting it. 2 of them, I would have bet, if someone would have walked me in backwards and say, who's on the stage, I would have said the Beatles. Even knowing 2 of them are dead, I would have said it was the Beatles. They were that good. We've seen 1 downtown San Diego, and I've seen 2 out in the middle of the mountain range in California at a casino when the casinos were up in the mountain range. So back to what was I doing? I think I was in here. Yeah, this is good. But if I hit play, it's just too fast. So, and I like the reverse effect. So let's figure out why it's so fast. Okay, it's so fast because in here, well, in here, the lifespans, I don't see speed anywhere. Oh, velocity. So the speed's 90.95. And I think you can change, no, that's the angle. I'm going to leave it at 551. So let's see what happens when we slow it down to 551, if I truly did slow it down to 551. Oh, wait a minute. We can't do it from there. So we'll go back over here to edit. A little slower. Actually a lot slower, almost painfully slow. Like real painfully slow. Like if that's even moving, I'm not seeing it. I don't see it moving. I'm going to stop it. So we're going to back over here to Fusion. We're going to go back over here to here. Lifespans, you want it 100%. So if I put this back to 0.095 and hit enter, and go back to here, put it at the beginning, hit play. There, what's going on? There it goes. Not playing it like it should be playing it like it was a while ago. So I only changed one thing. Or did I change something else? No. Well, no. So you got your source. I don't recall changing anything up there other than the, was it 0.095 or was it? You know what it could be? Wow, it was working so good a while ago, and now it's just slow as molasses. Really thought I'd see some super high numbers at the CPU, but I'm not seeing anything that's alarming. Looks like it maxed out at about not quite 50. There's absolutely, well, the memory's running. A little past 50%. No disk usage whatsoever. Huh. That is weird. Here's the cool thing I like about this. You just kill it, it goes away. I'm going to kill that. Don't need that, 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 don't need that. Don't need disc cogs. Unless Blackwatch is going to ask me another musical question. I don't need any of that. I'm going to restart it. But hopefully that works. Much better. So I think it just froze it. I think it just locked it up. I like this. I like the playing it backwards. That's funny how that works. Funny how that works. So I want to go back over to here. I want to see if I can slow that down a little bit, which I'm pretty sure it's this one. And the velocity is 1, so we're going to make it, let's leave it there. I don't see a save button on here anywhere, so we're going to go back over here to this one and hit play. No, not again. Oh, there, started to move. Oh, there we go. Gonna take a couple minutes to figure out how to make it go as fast as I wanted to, although that's not too bad. But then that's a problem right there. Now why it went, okay, so do I need to move this over there? Do like this backwards playing stuff. I never even knew that. Huh. Didn't play the effect backwards. That's neat. Is that because I moved this? Let's see what happens if I go forward. Oh, back to fast again. So, I was not playing it backwards this time. Why? Oh, there it comes. Ah, man, that's so cool. It's not 100%. So, do I need to move this to right there? Nice. I like that. I do like that. Okay, so checking where we're at. 2 hours and 8 minutes. Pretty good, pretty good. Oh, they changed the picture. So let's go Untitled Prod. Let's see if there's an update. And it's 17.22 and we're up to date. Nice, nice. So this one, yep. Call the ball. 3/4 of a mile out. Maverick got the ball. So if you go in here to the effects library and you come down here to titles, I was playing around with this a little bit last night, or no, actually today I think. I don't remember. You got lower thirds, middle thirds, right third, the scroll, just plain text, and then you can customize it. And then down here you got preset, like I'm going to bring this one down here, I'll play around with it. And then move the scroll over. The thing I don't, oh, you got to go to the inspector. So in Vegas Pro, you kind of can do it from right here. It's got the 3 things. But here you got to go to the inspector. There's your sample. And delete it. Then you can change your font and go with that one. You can change, I thought the color, maybe you can't, so we're going to go so that's kind of cool. You ought to be able to change. Is it 2 hours? Seriously? Did I miss a look at the thing? Oh wow! Well, so how did I get an hour? 2 hours. Okay, yeah, 2 hours. That's good. That is good. So the background color you can change, but you can't change the text color. So let's go with, I find it's interesting that maybe it's, there we go. I hate it when I don't go with that one. That's cool. But did you notice how it changed, at least to me? It looks like when the screen is black, it looks like these are three-dimensional and they got a little bit of a shadow. That could just be me. And then what it looks like when you change the color, it changes it to not three-dimensional. That's funny. I'm about to wrap it up. I haven't taken my medicine yet tonight. Black Watch, no comments. So to me that looks not three-dimensionalized, but yet when I go back over here, maybe it's just my eyes. Yeah, whatever. That looks like that's three-dimensionalized. Now can I change the, yes I can. That has clearly got 3 dimensions to it. Clearly. That's clearly got shadow. I mean, anyway, so that's pretty cool. And you close this, and then you go back over to the effects library. Background revealed lower thirds down there. Call out. I don't know what that is. Center revealed. There's just so many different things over here. Okay, that's kind of neat. So it looks like a lot of, okay, you know what? You know what I need to learn to do? I need to learn to come into right here and figure out how to pause this. And I don't know how to do it because you got stop, start, studio, settings, and there's no way to pause it. What do we got? 4 people watching. I just thought of something. So remember flip over. Did pop up. I don't care if I save this or not. It's going to close it. So I'm going to ask a $1 million question here, gentlemen. Black Watch, Tony, and whoever else the 4th person watching in the chat room is. If I were to stop this stream and go take my medications and give me a little bit of drink of water, yada yada yada, and I restart a stream, would you guys want to come back and join me, or is it past our bedtimes yet? I will wait for an answer in le chat room. Oh, you're right. Yeah, be like the trolls. Close one down and they come right back. So what do you think? It's either I stop it and go do what I need to do and then restart, or I bring up the big screen and let you guys watch the fish tank while I go take my meds and go from there. So I will wait. I already got 8 projects in here already. Wow, I've actually quieted the chat room to nothing. So here's my next experiment, if you will. Here's my next thing I want to try. Absolutely no relative importance to this whatsoever. But what I'd like to do is something similar like Kerry did the other day, where he had the 4 people or the 3 people himself. I've experimented with that with Facebook Messenger, and I had 2 people at once, my cousin and one of my best friends from high school. Sure, you have a choice. If you say no, I think it's past my bedtime, I'm still going to do it, but I just won't broadcast it. Or if I broadcast it, you guys might not be here, then that's fine. I mean, I do understand you have lives outside of me sitting here doing this. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I really want to see if I can figure Zoom out on the free version and bring people in to what I'm doing right now. And I wanted to do that before I've seen other people do that. I've got a video from Vegas Pro that I did. I'll see if I can find that one of these nights and show you. It was my cousin and a guy that we palled around in high school. And it was interesting. It was really cool. So I'd like to try it with Zoom just to see. I think Tony left. We're down to 3. So I like to get him in before midnight. I usually take him right around 9 o'clock. I don't know what I was thinking tonight. Been a weird day. We went to the Restore. Then we always go around toward the end of the month. We're in a college town, so a lot of college kids move in and out. We always check at the apartment complexes. You can sometimes pick up some very nice things. And yet, I actually seen something today that I'm going to go back, and if it's there tomorrow, I'm going to get it. And then I'm going to build a cabinet out of this stuff. We'll see. Got a lot of things going on up here in this old dome of mine. I think, you know what? I know how we can check. Okay. I'll go over here, refresh it. Go down. Cause see, he shows me in live 4 hours ago. I think he did sneak out. Yesterday, 4 hours ago. I know Doug's not live. Although it's 9:20, he might be. Nope, he's not. Yeah, I'm sure he does leave from time to time. I know when I'm watching Kerry and I'm watching Doug, I certainly do. I can't imagine me being any more special than those guys are, that you actually sit here and be glued to the, oh my, I can't go do this. Okay, if you don't mind waiting, you get to see the fish tank in the background. How's that? What if I turn this light off? That might. What if I turn this light off? Nope. Turn that light back off. I'll be right back. Been up to 6 people tonight. Let's go live right now. I said, hey, I don't ever take a minute to do the screen. Come back, you guys can see who wants to push it. Who wants to do it? Okay. What do we want to sing? Well, okay, I'm gonna give you a task, Black Watch. I'm gonna task you with telling me when 1 hour has passed, because I have to take. This is kind of silly. I take 6 pills a night. I take 5 at one time, and then I gotta wait an hour where I take the other one. Most dumbest thing. And I've got to split 2 of them in half. Why they can't make the pills the right dosage when I get them, I don't know. Probably because it's a doggone Veterans Association, or veterans. I think you're the only people in there. I think Tony left, and I think the other guy left, or girl left, and I think it's just you and I. So I need to know when an hour goes by. I'll just set an alarm. Not that if I have faith, you'd let me know. Alright, so I'm back. There's still just 2 of us. That hadn't really caught up yet. So let me go back over to here. Back over to here. Forget what I was going to do. 1:30. Are you ahead of me? It's 11. You cannot be 2 hours in front of me. Can you? It's 11:30 here, so it's 12:30 on the East Coast. Is Canada time? And again, I'm just guessing you're in Canada. Are you guys that far ahead? Yeah. It's funny you should say Captain and Tone now. Yeah, the choo-choo's not an alarm clock. It's just a doggone clock. Bought that at the restore place. Okay, apparently I can't make that any bigger. How do you interact? Well, you interact by, 1 hour. 12:30 my time. Okay, so in Ottawa, it's 12:30. In Winnipeg, it's 11, so that's on Central. Regina, it's on a different Central. Wait a minute, how can we have 2 Central times? That's Central Daylight. What is this one? Oh, Mountain. Okay, that's right. We have Eastern, Central, Mountain, and Pacific, and Canada's got whatever this one is, Eastern, Central, Mountain, and Pacific. Then there's Alaskan time zone. I didn't realize that. I always thought there was only 4 time zones, but apparently there are, and they are 2 hours behind us. No, 3 hours behind us. It's 11:30 here. Right. It's 12. So you're east of me somewhere. So we're back to still 2 people. So does that mean this Hawaii? Nope, that's Tonga. Outlying islands. There's Honolulu. So Honolulu's 5 hours. So Alaska, now that's weird. Alaska is 3 hours behind us. It's only 8:30. But if you literally come down, straight down, Hawaii is 2 hours behind them, even though they're somewhat in a straight line. That's kind of cool. No, I gotta take 1 more pill. It's the most dumbest thing I've ever seen. it's just absolutely ridiculous. So back to I just want to do it in here. Okay, work with me, people. Those are movies. Okay, I'm having a senior citizen moment. Ah. Okay, I know it's well, yeah. I mean, I don't blame him. I didn't mean to be gone that long, but I got to split those dumb pills. I need to find out in here how to pause it, and there's just I haven't figured out how to do it. I know it can be paused because whatever Doug uses, he pauses his videos all the time, and I don't know if Carrie does or not. Okay, so I want to. I don't remember what that one was called. Do you remember what I called what that one was I was doing? I know it was down here. Maybe it was Center Reveal. I'll grab that. Now, I didn't start that, but that's cool. So, actually, let's see what the effect is. Nope, don't like that one. Now they say if you hit delete, oh, that works. What was that one I was playing with earlier over here? Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that. Was it background reveal? I think that might have been it. No, that wasn't it. Doggone it. Should have paid attention to what I was doing. Should have wrote it down. Nope, that ain't it. Blackwatch, help me. What was it? Go do go DVR this and see what text I was just playing around with. Let you do it so I don't have to do it. I know it was down in here in Fusion Titles. And I don't think it was in lower third. Oh, flip over. Never mind. I got it. I know this is what it was. So I know this is it. Yep, that's it. Okay, good. That should not take that back there. It should have, but it don't. So now Still two people. Okay. Well, just get busy with it. So Y-A-N-A. Alright, pretty cool. Y-A-N-A. I want the color to be kind of bluish. So you know, you were asking me about cartoons the other day. When I think you used the word enamored with them. I'm really not, but I like effects. And I was going to actually try to do this effect right here, but I don't have to now. It's already done for me if I can make this work. So I know the first thing I want to do is want to change the size. So there are things here I like in Sony Resolve, or in Sony Resolve, in Davinci Resolve, I can hit the left and right arrow key and it scrolls it automatically. You can't do that in Vegas Pro. And I do like that feature. Click it back to there. I think if I put this here, right. So now that's kind of what I want. When I determine, yeah, it's just us two. Talk about anything you want. I've guessed you're a little bit older than I am. I'm kind of basing that off. You said you had a 47-year-old diabetic daughter. So that would put you, I think, a little older than I am. Although my kids are 35 and or 36 now, and soon to be 34. And I didn't start having kids until I was 24. So yeah, at 8 years they'd be in their 40s. So I accidentally yesterday, and I don't see it here now. How did I do that? Or maybe you can't do that with text. Two people. Okay, I'm going to concentrate here. I could actually see chat out of my peripheral vision. So let me take this over here. Let me close that. Let me come back over to here. Let me open that. Effects. Oh yeah, so fusion effects. You've reached the limitation. Okay, so I'm going to close that. So this says I've reached my limit. But if I come over here to fusion effects, then we're back to this. You got your median in and your median out. That's what the guy was using. And then this one should be clicked there. I don't see the time. I see the timeline right here, and obviously I don't have anything there. So I'm going to bring up the inspector, I guess. No, the inspector was already up. I'm going to click on this one. Source color spacing, not what I want. Gamma spacing, not what I want. These automatic green things, oh, I'm putting them in there. I see. I see. last night this brought up a whole bunch of different things that I could do. Doggone it. I hate getting frustrated. Okay. I'm lost right now. I know what I want to do. This could get interesting pretty quick, couldn't it? Let's go back to our text. Let's put in Y-A-N-A. Let's change the color. Oh, I don't know why I'm using plural. It's just me doing it, but yeah, I think you know what I mean. Now I know I can do and I think there's a means that you can do a set point on this stuff. So this shows that it's going to start with the picture, it's going to go to here, it's going to merge there, I don't know what the merge is, and it's going to go to there. Can I? Alright, I'm curious. Hey, if you need to go, go. I no worries whatsoever. I get it. Okay, there's that one. Is the other one going to show up? No, it did not. Okay, so that's kind of interesting because this is the same theory as yesterday, and this has got text, and but see, he did it. He put that box in there, and then he went over to here. Yeah, if you need to go, that's fine. Just let me know, and I'll stop the live stream. In fact, you know what? How long have we been live now? We have been live almost 3 hours. Wow, that's amazing. That is amazing. I mean, I get it. So, why did that work? Okay, so yes, Yana 02. I got to see something here. I got it just for me. So this one here is a picture. And when I go to edit and I hit play, it does that. I'm not trying to do that. I want to do something with text. So I know it can be done. Now can I open? See, this is what I don't like. There's new and new timeline. and then you rename it. That's not what I want. I want to be able to open a doggone folder, and there's got to be a way to do it. Maybe import, I don't know, from the bin. Nope, that's not it either. So file, I don't see how to open, export, quick export, import project. Again, I don't see anything there. It's just confusing. This part is confusing. That's why I go just close it down and let it do its thing. Nope, back to 3 people. Tony, are you back with us? Anybody remember to laugh in when Don Pardo would go up here to his ear? Oh my goodness. So, sitting on the dock of the bay. Yep. Yeah, no worries, Black Watch. Go ahead and go. I probably will sit here. I do like watching the analytics every now and then and seeing how many people are in there. I wished you were here last night because that one guy, we actually had a conversation between him, Tony, and myself. It was really cool. I'm just trying to figure out why it worked here. But I can't get it to work there. Yeah, I asked him if he was back. I said, hey, Tony! Tony, are you back, Tony? Tony, say something. No, if Tony was back, he'd said, I'm back. And it might be someone that... Okay, so answer me this. Do you have to have a YouTube channel to be able to watch someone's YouTube videos? My common sense tells me you do not. But in order to comment, you have to have a YouTube channel, I believe. Is that how that works? And then obviously some people are not a YouTube, maybe YouTube channel's wrong. You have, no, I'm confused. I need to look that up one of these days. Anyone. So it's showing 3 people right now. If I jump over here and go back to there, it shows there's 3 people. We were at 6 people at one point in time during the thing, and now at 11:40 we're back to 3 people right here. So you can comment, Tony can comment, the guy last night can comment. This third person either doesn't have the ability to comment or doesn't want to comment, one or the other. And that's fine. I mean, comment's the wrong word. Chat. You can watch it, but I think to be able to say something in chat, you have to have a channel, I think. That's pretty good. Right, you can't sign in without a channel, but can you watch YouTube and not have to sign in? I might have to experiment that. Got 2 laptops over here. They don't have Google on them. You know what? I'll try that right now, as a matter of fact. I'm going to fire up the laptop. I feel like Vanna White again. Read my comment, damn it. I'm a doctor, not a scientist. I'm reading it, but that doesn't necessarily mean I comprehend it or understand it. And you got to remember, it's slow up here sometimes. This thing must be updating. Well, we lost somebody. Sorry. So I'm going to go down here. Oh, pardon me. Dead silence. So I'm on the laptop, and as soon as it catches up to me, if it ever catches up to me, I think it's trying to update actually. Nope, got a yellow shield. Oh, it wants me to create a Microsoft account, and I'm not doing that. Yep, set up OneDrive, not happening. Account protection, sign in, not happening. And then what did I type in? Oh, okay. So I'm on YouTube. I'm gonna go to Ken Stout Live. I'm gonna hit enter. Hang on, don't go just yet. Hang on, don't go. Stay with me. A yellow shield. Oh, it wants me to create a Microsoft. Right. Okay. It says to chat you have to sign in because. Yep. Set up one. There I am. I can watch it, but okay. You're right. Gotcha. All right, man. Thanks for watching. Back to 3 people. I will see you in Carrie's chat, I'm quite sure, tomorrow. Thank you, Blackwatch. Appreciate it. I'm glad you're a moderator. I really am. Look forward to growing this thing and having much success with it. Oh, wrong one. I'm going to go back to here. Alright, so this one works. And for those of you that are just joining us, I'm just playing around in Davinci Resolve trying to learn some things. This one actually works. If I hit play, it dissolves it away like that. And then, yeah, 3. 4R. Okay, 4. So 3 new. Okay, gotcha. So right now there's 3. 1 is me and 2 others. Tony, are you back? So this is working. Now, can I do the same thing with... That's cool, that works. So I'm going to kill that. And I'm going to minimize that. I don't need that. I'm going to open back up. If anyone knows how to use Davinci Resolve, feel free to help me out. Let me know what I need to be doing right or wrong. So is it only going to work with... you know what? I think it is. I think I figured it out. I don't think I can do it with chat. I don't think I can do it with text. So I can come back to this. That's easy to do. So we're going to go to Fusion, but it shows you can put text in there, and we're going to, can you eliminate this stuff? Yes, you can. So no, you can't. Backspace, and backspace. Now, the question is, what is this? Background. Image. And if you put an image in there, and text. Oh, you know what? I think it was right click, add tool. Okay, so let's try this. Are you still with me, Blackwatch, or did you leave? Still at 3 people. I kind of see what it's trying to do. I play it. Okay, let's see what happens when I jump back over here. Is that going to show up? Nope. Okay, so that's interesting. Alright, I'm going to have to figure this out because I know I have to come in here to this and then I've got to be able to put that box. Yeah, I understand that about the meds kicking in, believe me. Believe me. So I can come back to this. I'm just so doggone it. And it's probably something real simple. It usually is. Something very, very simple. So this one, fusion composition, and then that's the effects right there. Oh, is it not going to do it now? No, it did it. See, I got to be able to put this box down there, and then this box is that box. And I don't remember. I don't really remember how to do it. I didn't do anything to my volume. Still shows excellent connection. I probably was mumbling. Well, how's the audio now? I honestly don't know how to adjust the audio on this. It's a Logitech C170 camera. And again, it probably does have the ability. You know what? We're a minute and 40 seconds away from being 3 hours. So let's go ahead and call this a night. Your meds are going to kick in. Tony's probably gone. I might come back in an hour, but I'm sure you'll be in La La Land. So I do want to figure out why I got it to work last night, but I can't get it to work tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and end it. Appreciate it. Shows 3 there, 1 there. Mic is low. It's just a sign telling me I need to go. Blackwatch, thank you so much. Tony, if you're listening, thank you so much. Everyone else that's joined us in the chat, thank you so much. Thank you for watching. If you like what you see, subscribe, hit the notifications, and you'll see me again. Everyone have a good evening or a good morning. Thanks now. Bye.